I am so excited. I've been waiting to do this project. I want to just set fire to the things that I do. Alright, this is what's left of Marie. This week we're going back to the thrift store, and then we are going to some of my favorite places like HomeGoods and Anthropology. We're looking for high-end holiday decor that we can flip with bargains from the thrift store and even some things we found in the trash. Stay tuned, we've got some affordable gift ideas for you, and we're going to stage it all in my home at the end of the video. Morning, everyone. I am so excited. I've been waiting to do this project. Here it is right back here. We just revealed the new colors, so now I can finish this. I want to put Marie Antoinette on the front. It's a jewelry chest. Maybe you saw it. Maybe Ellie can link when I bought it. I want to cut her out with a wet paintbrush and then paint over the top of her. I used her in a piece of furniture about 2 years ago, and someone said that Marie looked like she had a double chin. And so she came in and she showed me how she shaded under the chin to give her like a treatment here. I've actually had that treatment. They go in and they suck the fat out under your jawline, and it makes you look younger, because I'm about to turn 59. Out of all the things that I've done to my face, that was the most effective. So we're gonna do that to her too on paper. Whenever you are working with decoupage and you want to cut out the background, use some water and a small paintbrush to get a ripped edge. This will look a lot more organic, and it's easier to blend than if you cut it with scissors. If you cut it with scissors, it ends up looking like a sticker on your piece of furniture. Now I am tracing Marie Antoinette with chalk so that I can create a white shadow behind the paper. I know it seems kind of weird, but basically you just want to create a drop shadow for Marie so that she looks nice and bright white and you don't see the paint color coming through. It is the ghost of Marie Antoinette. We gotta wait for that to dry and then we'll put her on. Then I took a break and I met Ellie at HomeGoods to check out their holiday decor. Here with this girl.
Going into HomeGoods. We haven't been here in a while.
We're gonna get Emma a birthday gift.
Yeah. I need to get a birthday box, a cute aesthetic one.
Cute.
Live your life, dream big, don't forget to be kind.
The thing that I noticed that really seemed to be trending this year is the color pink and the little tiny Christmas houses like the ones that I made in the last video. They even have pink candles shaped like houses in the art. Little houses were everywhere, and I love that trend.
Mommy over there.
What are we doing now?
We are at the forum and we are gonna shop for Emma and see what we can find.
Yes. Here comes my sister.
Oh look, she's all like in blood mood.
Next, we went into Anthropology and I found these cute workout shoes and this ballerina skirt that was on sale. I cut off about 6 inches of this skirt and I sent it to someone in my membership group. I go live every week just working on the projects for the video. So if you're interested in that, there is a join button in the description. I am using liquid patina. It works like a decoupage medium. I am just applying it slowly, pressing it, adding more, putting it down in sections to avoid the wrinkles. I want to give you a close-up look at this. There are lots of wrinkles. It's ripped in some places. It's hard to go over molding. Because her dress is fabric, I think the wrinkles will be fine. We're gonna continue on with this because I really want this to work out, and I think a lot of people get frustrated with decoupage because they think it should be perfect. I need to let this dry completely before I can paint over it, or I will rip it more. People throw away perfectly good wood all of the time. Look at this. I think it could be something great. I had to go to the grocery store and I started thinking about how we could use that scrap wood. So then I called my dad and I asked him to cut out some little house shapes for me. I'm here before the store is open. I asked my dad to make these teeny tiny houses for me. I'm excited about these. They're small. I think they will fit inside the ornaments I have. This is the display we started a few weeks ago. Wanted to show you how good it looks.
Live it's your life, go on now. Chase your dreams.
We sell this decoupage paper that is covered with individual butterflies. I decided to cut those out and add them to Marie Antoinette. This is how the project is looking right now. I'm not happy with it, but so many times a project will look bad and then you have to push through and then it totally turns out beautiful. Some things are just a struggle. I am trying to decide if I just abandon this or if I just put it out there and be okay with it no matter how it turns out. If you feel bad about your work, if you get to a point where it doesn't feel like it's fun anymore, you're not alone. It's part of the creative process. So I want to just like set fire to the things that I do or just go eat a cookie. I don't know if it's going to turn a corner or if I should just get out the sander.
What's up, girl? Do you want to be sanded or do you want to stay on here? I don't know. Let's hear what the queen has to say.
When I make a project that I don't like, it's a struggle, even to move on to the next project. So with these little tiny houses, I had to force myself to do it, to get the video done, because after all these years of making things, if something goes wrong, then I just lose confidence and I feel like everything I'm gonna make after that is gonna turn out bad. I think that's just the mental struggle. Creativity is an exercise in character and perseverance sometimes, and sometimes it's just a lot of fun.
Carry emotions, the weight of the ocean. You keep climbing mountains, too blind to see.
I'm mixing in White Swan with all of our new colors to create pastel versions of them. And then I am painting the little scrap wood houses that my dad made for me. I'm taking some cardboard from a shipping box and I'm cutting out little bases for the houses. I'm painting those white. Now I am taking the paint frosting. You mix a tiny amount of paint frosting into the paint and then you let it sit for a couple of minutes. Just like it sounds, it turns into a thick frosting type of texture, and I sprinkle glitter on top of that to make the tops of the little houses look like snow. I am going to the bank. Right next door to the bank is a thrift store, so I'm gonna run in there and maybe HomeGoods. I need to do another project because I'm not gonna finish that piece of furniture this week. Ellie just called. She's like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna abandon the transaction for now. I don't feel like struggling with it. Thank goodness those little houses turned out cute. I want to do one more project for you before the week is over. Hopefully using the new colors. We'll just see what I can come up with. So we'll see what happens. Right next to my bank is a thrift store. So I popped in there and I noticed that the little tiny houses were in the artwork and in the decor they were selling. Right next door to the thrift store is a high-end home decor store. They had some beautiful little tiny houses, and they also had the tiny houses in the gift wrap and in the gift boxes. These little houses are trending, and I went home with new inspiration to finish my tiny houses and to make them look good, unlike Marie.
Takes me a long time to say what I feel.
I got back home, I was feeling a little bit better. I got out my stencils from Jamie Ray called the Main Street Minis, and I created little windows and doors. Stay tuned because I have another project where I use these stencils as well. You can find them on our website, the link is below.
And I've wrestled with you, and you always win.
I'm using Aleene's tacky glue to adhere my houses and my trees to the cardboard base. And then I'm using a hot glue gun to attach a metallic pipe cleaner around the edge of the cardboard.
But you are my home. You are my home. Like the sun.
Hey you guys, thank you so much for getting this far in the video. I hope you are loving it. We are running a special, and if you spend $50 or more on DIYGoGo.com, you will get one tiny house plus a little tiny tree in your package. So make sure you go check out the link. Have all the products featured from our YouTube in one tab if you want to go check that out. Okay, let's get back to the video.
Last week we made these beautiful seahorse ornaments. A lot of you ask if I sell the finished products on my website. We made about 30 of these. You can certainly make your own, or you can buy a finished one. They make a beautiful gift. The next project is something that Jenny made. If you remember, when we went to the thrift store, we got a whole bunch of these vintage globes. Jenny took our gold gilded Christmas transfer and some of the DIY paint, and she transformed this cute little globe. I have another video showing how I created a globe a few weeks back. You can buy the globe finished, or you can get the supplies to make your own. I love how this turned out. To finish these houses, I got out my Apothecary label stamp. This is probably the stamp that I used the most. I used our handmade paper, I ripped little pieces, and I stamped words. Then I turned those into garlands and I glued them onto the houses with hot glue. This is the final detail that really made these look cute and special. So simple and really, really fun.
Always static when I try to speak. Not an addict, I just need some sleep. Know you're mad at me, say it's not that deep. But if I feel it, is it less real just because you can't see? Me the way that I love me.
Alright, this is what's left of Marie. Shadow is still on here. Next week you'll see how I redeem this.
Apparently Mary wanted to be sanded off. Gucci. She wanted to be sanded off.
Lord, high and holy, meek and lowly, you brought me down to the valley.
I had my dad cut out bigger houses from the scrap wood that we would have thrown away. He made all different sizes and shapes because I wanted to create a Christmas village. I did not want a base for this because I wanted to be able to arrange them in different configurations. I got this idea from Pinterest. I have a Pinterest board called Christmas the Crap Out of It. There are all kinds of villages in my Christmas board if you want to go check that out. I basically made these houses in the same way that I did the little tiny ornaments, but I did them on a larger scale. And I used our new colors mixed with white swan to create more of a pastel vibe.
Carry emotions, the weight of the ocean. You keep climbing mountains, too blind to see. It's not getting you closer.
I'm using my Main Street mini stencil again to create detail on the houses. Then I got out my Conservatory Labels mold. I used portions of the molds to create little doors and shutters for my houses and to add more dimension. I also used the primitive mold to create trim around the peaks of the houses. This really adds to the look of the village.
You fall and you break, you got battles to take on, but you figure it out, yeah. You fall and you break, you got changes to make now. See the light at the end of the tunnel, it's right there, now just look up and follow. Take one step at a time, babe, I'm with you all the way. So baby, get up, 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 up. No, don't you stay down, 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 down. Now lift yourself up, 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 up. Baby, baby, get up, baby, get up. Brighter you're shining, the darkest skies get. So used to be hiding behind your fears, but from my perspective, you got just what it takes. You're in control here, don't you forget. You fall and you break, you got battles to take on, but you figure it out.
Just got here. There he is out there. Hello.
Hello.
What do you have? Oh, I like that.
What's the mess you did?
What do you think of my project?
Messy.
Me a little stool to put the heater on. What did you paint the stool with?
Gold.
What do you think of the new colors?
I like them.
Which one's your favorite?
The blue one and the green one.
Come on, you gotta remember the names.
I don't remember.
It's marketing. What about the walk on water?
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a biblical reference.
Oh, no.
What about Blood Moon?
That's the biblical one.
Did you see this, girl? Find DIY paint in your area, or to sell it in your store, or to find all the products used in this video, click the link below. And subscribe so you don't miss next week's video.
Feel I know. For I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God, I will strengthen thee. Yeah, I will help thee, and I will uphold you with the right hand of my righteousness. And I will uphold you with the right hand